Good evening, Facebook friends. I'm News Channel 3 meteorologist Jim Jaggers. Well, we are in the thick of it at this point in time, as we expected we would be. The leading edge of precipitation is moving into northwestern Alabama. This purple here would be a wintry mix of some ice. The blue would be snow. The darker the blue, the heavier the snowfall, and certainly very dark blue across Shelby County. We've been seeing some snowfall for a couple of hours now, and fog as well. But as we stretch back into Arkansas, it's beginning to clear out here in Little Rock, and that clearing should be coming our way in the next couple of hours. I was checking really quickly some observations from the National Weather Service offices across the area. Light snow in Jackson, fog in Covington, fog and also at Memphis International Airport. That seems to be a popular observation at this hour. Light snow in Dyersburg, fog in Union City and in Paris. Jonesboro, light snow, fog in West Memphis, flurries in Batesville, Mississippi. Batesville, Arkansas, rather. Newport, light snow, flurries in Walnut Ridge, snow in Blytheville, light snow in Searcy, Stuttgart, Pine Bluff, and Monticello in North Mississippi. Heavy rainfall down in Batesville, and then light snow in Olive Branch, cloudy to mostly cloudy to partly cloudy elsewhere across North Mississippi. What we're looking at as we take a look at that winter weather advisory expiring at 6 o'clock this morning, but the National Weather Service tells us that the snow is going to be ending well before that, and it would be certainly a possibility, a very real possibility, that they cancel out this advisory before 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. But right now it exists in the Mid-South right now until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for the entire News Channel 3 viewing area. Now, as we take a look at local storm reports, we've got some here in Shelby County, DeSoto County, lots back here in Arkansas, but let's take the few that we've got in the News Channel 3 viewing area. And when we see what these reports are about, this one here in DeSoto County, updated previous snow report from 2 miles southwest of Horn Lake, measured snow on an elevated surface, and we're getting lots of reports of that. Let's clear that out and show you the next storm report we've got here in Shelby County. Snow measured on elevated surface in Lakeland and in Shelby County. That was around 7:30 this evening. And then we've got another report here in Ellendale just behind that, and that is a reported updated previous snow report from 2 miles east-northeast of Ellendale, measured on an elevated surface. Now, I've been getting some reports of snow covering the roadways in some of the suburbs, Bartlett, Ellendale, Lakeland as well, and that's likely to happen to some other areas too. We were thinking that the ground temperature would be too much and too warm for any kind of accumulation on the surface, but particularly bridges and overpasses are likely to be slick, and apparently some side roads as well. But the TDOT, Tennessee Department of Transportation, did an excellent job of pre-brining our streets with a saltwater potato mixture that sticks on the streets for quite a while, and that should help a lot of roads, especially well-traveled roads. But be careful out there, and stay inside if you can. It's going to be over with before you know it, and stay off the roads until tomorrow morning, and you're going to be just fine. Now, as we take a look at some current temperatures, that's also important. We're down to 30 degrees in Memphis right now, freezing in Oxford, 36 in Corinth, 28 in Dyersburg, and in Blytheville, 32 in Clarksdale. We figure in the wind chill factor, and the winds have been very gusty today and particularly this evening. Wind chill factor is 19 degrees in Memphis. It's 24 in Blytheville, 17 in Dyersburg, 21 in Oxford, and 21 in Clarksdale as well. Wind gusts up to 36 miles per hour today in Blytheville and in Clarksdale, 34-mile-an-hour winds in Forest City, 33 in Memphis, 32 in Truman, 29 in Oxford, and in Dyersburg, 25 in Bolivar and in Corinth, Mississippi. Visibility, as we said, fog a real problem with this storm system. The air is just loaded with moisture right now that the temperature is dropping, so visibility is down to about a half a mile, not only in Memphis but Blytheville, a little over a mile in Dyersburg, half a mile in Olive Branch, almost a mile in West Memphis, and in Tunica, just fine in Oxford right now, although they do have some cloudy skies. All that fog should be out of here by 11:30 tonight. By midnight tonight, certainly across the area, we're looking for clearing skies, not only of the snow but also the fog. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going going to have cloudy skies. We probably will, but we will be looking at least at no clouds on the ground, no fog. Again, the winter storm impacts from this storm for today are going to be mainly here in Shelby County. That's a moderate impact, minor impacts in the area of yellow, but by tomorrow all the impacts are gone out of the Mid-South as we return to full sunshine. Temperatures warming above freezing, not in the 50s or 60s, but certainly in the 30s. Temperature trends throughout the day. We got up into the 46 degrees around lunchtime, and temperatures have been falling down to just below freezing as of 7 o'clock, and certainly below freezing at this hour. But temperatures are going to stay pretty close to the 30-degree mark until about 4 o'clock in the morning, and then we start dropping into the 20s, and there's a very good reason for that. We've got another batch of cold air moving our way. Now, as I look at the last 3 hours worth of satellite and radar data on Storm Tracker 3S, there's two ways to look at this storm system and how it's progressing. There's a leading edge of the storm, which seems to be moving off to the east at about 15 miles per hour. But you look back here in Arkansas, even 3 hours ago, we had snowfall here to the west of Little Rock, pretty good snowfall, but it seems to be eroding away fairly quickly. So if you measure that, that's about 90 miles an hour. Well, the storm isn't moving 90 miles an hour, but it is drying up on the backside of the storm. So we're seeing a lot less snowfall. In fact, the end of that snowfall is here in throughout parts of Cross County and St. Francis County and heading quickly towards the Mississippi River. So the storm is not only moving to the east, but it's drying up on the backside of the storm. So we may not have this snowfall much longer. We may have gotten the bulk of the snowfall that we've got right now for the total for the storm, maybe a little bit more. One cold front moved on through today. We've got a secondary cold front is going to give us an extra serving, a second helping of cold air, and that's what's really going to cool the temperatures down tonight down into the 20s. That's why we're sort of holding it freezing right now, because we've got the first batch of cold air, second batch of cold air, very, very cold, and that's going to be moving through a little bit later on tonight around midnight hours. As we take a look at the jet stream, we've got the jet stream here in white to our south and also to our north. This is Sunday at 9 o'clock, but we're going to move the clock back. You can see the blue here. That's the air temperature. And the white is even colder air temperature. That's temperatures down into the 20s. And you can see by Sunday, we're out of that cold air completely. But we'll go back to Friday. You see the blue first, and then we've got the white and a little bit of the purple and pink overnight tonight, but clears out quickly, and we warm up quickly and recover from the storm quickly as well. Let's take a look at the day planner and show you by 10 o'clock, this particular model, which is a very good model, is got the snowfall leaving Shelby County and completely out of Arkansas. Now, there may be some lingering snow showers and snow flurries, but the bulk of the heavy snowfall that we've been experiencing for the last couple of hours is going to be to the east of the Mississippi River. Now, as this is 10 o'clock tonight, there's that secondary cold front that's coming on through to bring in much colder temperatures. This is 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, the snowfall has already left the entire News Channel 3 viewing area at that time, and we're just now getting into the second helping of cold air with the secondary cold front. We get to around 3 o'clock in the morning. That's when the frontal system begins to move across Shelby County into northern Mississippi and is completely gone, and we're in that cold air by Saturday morning, tomorrow morning at around 7 o'clock. We may get a few lingering snow showers here along the Tennessee River, and that's part of the reason they've got an additional chance of more snow, maybe an inch or two more than we get here in Shelby County. We're about an inch here in Shelby County, maybe a little bit more, and maybe up to 2 or 3 inches of snow along the Tennessee River because they're getting the bulk of the precipitation. This is Saturday at noon. We see full sunshine across the area. This is 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6:30 in the evening, and we've certainly gotten clear skies by that time. Let's add the temperatures in, shall we? This is 8 o'clock this evening. Temperatures in the low 30s. We've got the snowfall. We're looking for a low temperature tonight down to around 22 degrees, getting that 22 degrees after that second helping of cold air. That second very cold front moves on through, and 22 degrees happens in Memphis around 6:30 tomorrow morning. A low of 18 in Brownsville, 20 Dyersburg, Blytheville, Corinth, Harrisburg, 23 in Forest City, and in Clarksdale, and 25 in Oxford. We get to around lunchtime tomorrow. We haven't warmed too much. We're only up to 29 degrees. We're still below freezing, but we've got full sunshine. So even though the temperatures are below freezing, whatever is built up on the roadways and anywhere else as far as the snow accumulation accumulation goes, is going to be under full sunshine, and that's going to help to melt it down, even though the temperature is below freezing. Now, we may not be completely clear of all that leftover snow, but we'll be well on our way. 31 in Clarksdale. We get to a high temperature tomorrow around 35 degrees, just above freezing. 35 in Dyersburg, 36 in Blytheville, 37 in Harrisburg, 38 in Forest City, 37 in Clarksdale, 35 in Oxford, 33 in Corinth, 35 in Memphis, and 34 over in Brownsville. How much rainfall? Well, we said last night, I told you about between a quarter of an inch and a half an inch, and that's what's going to happen across the area by 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, but most of that falls this evening. As far as snowfall totals, about an inch, maybe a couple of inches here in Corinth, closer to the Tennessee River. Certainly getting some accumulations here in Craighead County and Poinsett County. This is just a model and just an estimate, a guesstimate as to how much snowfall we're going to end up with, but it's going to be over with very soon. So you've gotten the bulk of the snowfall already that you're going to get. Now, the real danger part for this, not only tonight, but tomorrow morning as well, and even during the day tomorrow, our bridges and overpasses freeze first. Now, normally most roads heat evenly because they're on the ground, but because the cold air can get underneath the frontals, the bridge and overpass, you're going to have a different cooling down period. Unlike normal roads, the bridges and overpasses, normal roads have the ground underneath them to help insulate. Well, that bridge and overpass doesn't have the ground. It's got the cold air that can reach beneath and above the bridge and cool it down a lot quicker. Now, when that happens and you have wintry precipitation on it, you've got a quicker heat loss, and you've got a better chance of getting more buildup of ice and snow and more slick conditions. So as we take a look at the forecast for tonight, we've got snow and we've got cold temperatures, very cold temperatures, down to 22. It'll be windy. More leaves are going to be blowing around. Winds from the northeast around 20 miles per hour and gusty. During the day tomorrow, sunny and cold, still pretty windy with northwest winds at 15 miles per hour. High temperature 35 degrees. Now is a good time to download the News Channel 3 weather app. You can get the latest temperature, you can get the latest radar, you can get the latest weather forecast from News Channel 3, our latest forecast on any of our newscasts, and that's all there on the website, or on the app and the website. If you just go and search WREG weather at any app store, you can download it for free and you can use it for free. Did get a report of some lightning from Weather Call. I have subscribed to Weather Call. It's a couple bucks a month, but it'll let you know about lightning. It'll let you know about severe weather, tornado warnings, tornado watches, severe thunderstorm warnings and watches, whatever you want it to do, and it will call your cell phone. And I don't know of anybody who's not 2 inches away from their cell phone. Certainly I'm only inches away from mine. You're inches away from yours, and so that we can call you and let you know if you're in a tornado watch or warning situation, if there's been lightning in the area. So we had a lightning call. I had a lightning call earlier this evening, which tells me we had a thunder snowstorm in Memphis, Tennessee in March of 2022. So kind of unusual to have lightning in a thunderstorm, but it does happen when the storm is particularly severe and strong. So as we take a look again at the radar, we are about more than halfway through of this particular snowstorm and snow event. The clearing line is back here in Arkansas. It's moving our way, probably a little bit more than 30 to 40 miles per hour. And if we take a measuring stick, and we can do that with Storm Tracker 3S, we can see that it is about 80 miles wide to the end of the clearing line, and so at about 40 miles per hour, it should be gone in just a couple of hours. Now, I will see you again at 10 o'clock on News Channel 3 to give you the latest update on this, but I do expect by 10 o'clock the clearing line will be moving across the Mississippi River, and we'll be done with this particular Marchageddon, as one of my Twitter followers mentioned earlier this evening, that it was a Marchageddon, and that's certainly as good a name as any. But be safe out there, stay warm tonight, and watch out for those bridges and overpasses, and we'll have the latest forecast for you coming up on News Channel 3 at 10 o'clock.